and you see it, and then you're feeling it. You're like, I know what you're doing. Like, I can see what you're doing. And they're like, she's like, give him more anesthesia. Like, she was almost mad about it. Right. And then she told my wife, she's like, he was whining a lot in there. What mean, you're going fishing? Like,
well, you know what? That hospital was probably like low on anesthesia.
I probably used it all up.
Now we got to use it on this guy.
Well, when I had the guy doctors do it, they didn't say any of that crap because they were like, yeah, he needs drugs. You know what I mean? Like, of course he's gonna want drugs. Like, why would he be sitting? Of course he's not. I mean, he's whining because you're going through his freaking vein. You know, you might as well just drill.
And woke up during it, so yeah, that's the anesthesiologist for not giving you enough.
Yeah, and the anesthesiologist didn't care. It was her that cared. She's kind of like, I want to see pain. You know what I mean?
Maybe she told him, hey, just back it off a little. Let's have some fun today.
So she was like the doctor version of Art the Clown, apparently.
Yeah. She was all into, he should be able to handle this. Well, you know, maybe 10 years ago.
All right.
I don't have that big a you-know-whats no more. I'm not going to say it out loud. But, yeah, dude, that stuff's scary. It really is.
It can be, yeah. I've had about 22 surgeries my whole life, and you never get used to it.
No, they tell you do, but my whole chest is broke in half.
I went in for a colonoscopy recently, just something that you have to do in your older age, and that's like, okay, I am not.
Make sure you get your tests there, boys.
Yeah, but I went in, of course, again, they were like, oh, yeah, pretty common procedure. And I'm just like, I'm telling my wife, like, I've heard this before. She's like, oh, completely different set of circumstances. I'm like, I don't care. I've still heard
I go to the bathroom pretty well, so I don't think I need it. So has everybody got it or no? I'm not being ugly.
I got one. I had to have one, and I've got another one scheduled for like a couple of years from now. And then,
when you get older, that's what you get to look forward to.
Yeah, I've got one scheduled.
My wife's gonna have one too.
Damn it!
Shit, I think I gotta schedule mine.
Get yourselves checked. You know, it's a couple minutes of discomfort is nothing compared to.
Yeah, it's more the night before the prep, that fucking drink.
You have to drink all that liquid.
The night of 1,000 waterfalls, as Bob and Tom like to call it.
Yep.
So
you might as well just sleep on the bathroom floor.
Well, I take diuretics, I think, so that it's normal for me.
Well, here's the thing: I had mine early. The next morning, and of course, the night before you can only drink like broth or in like clear liquids and stuff like that. But they didn't have me drink that nasty stuff that you guys always had to do. They literally just told
whatever it is you'll drink.
They told me that it was like a mixture of Miralax and Dulcolax, and they just had me take like the max amount that you could throughout the day, and then they had me drink like a couple things of Powerade, Gatorade or Powerade.
Mm-hmm. Interesting.
But it had to be blue. Like it had to be the blue stuff.
Right. They don't want the dye to mess up the stuff. Yeah.
So I had to do that, but it was like the night before. It was like the whole day. It was like maybe a couple times I had to go to the bathroom, but the night before it was just like, okay, I'm in bed now. I'm in the bathroom. Back in bed. 2 seconds left in the bathroom. At the point, I actually just went to the couch and I was like, because I'm gonna keep waking her up, and she's got to drive me there. So I was like, so I'll just And that's how I actually ended up watching like a whole bunch of Hitchcock movies. Was just because I
So do they check? They're checking for cancer in your buttocks. Am I right?
That and polyps and like all the things. Yeah,
all that fun stuff.
Hemorrhoids, fissures. That's the thing is like all colon cancers start from hemorrhoids, but most hemorrhoids never turn into colon cancer. But you don't want to chance it and be that one, you know.
Right.
You don't want to, because that's what happened to James Vanderbeek. He didn't get himself checked, I guess, in enough time, and
that's what happened.
Yeah.
So yeah, all you men out there, make sure you schedule your colonoscopy.
Yeah, rest in peace to the Dawson. I
mean, I know I did one a couple years ago when I turned 40, and I'm gonna be 46 on Tuesday, so I should probably get in here.
Sound like you're getting younger.
Right.
But yeah, Frank, what you said that you started on Twitch and Kick and all that kind of stuff. Have you? I know you said that you were on Facebook. I know you can actually still do Facebook, but like you have to do it through their live.
Yeah, I used to do it through part of their live whenever they're finishing that up for a while. Or you had to. I tried. Maybe I'm trying to think if that's the same thing. It was kind of weird linking up on Facebook to send it. It was always to me a hassle.
Yep.
You were like,
Still is.
I'm gonna stream this and I'm gonna have 14 viewers, and then you're like, there's 0 viewers. You're like, but this is the world. Like everybody's on Facebook. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
Let's think everybody's on Facebook. Nobody's
Facebook
going
was a
to
struggle.
you know.
no one's going to watch a stream. They're going to go look at memes on there. You know?
Right.
See, and
You
that's
better
what
just
I was.
stream memes.
Because I do Extra Life every year,
Yeah.
and everybody was like, and my family was like, how can I watch? How can I watch? And I'm like, oh, you go to Twitch or you go to YouTube and da da da
They don't
da.
understand it, right?
And they don't understand it. And then one year I was like, Facebook. Everybody is on Facebook. Like my mom is on Facebook. I'm like, so I tried it through there, and it's such a pain in the ass to stream on Facebook. And like the first thing was, my channel I had to have 100 followers. Okay, well I got the 100 followers, so I was able to stream. And now like some people have stopped following me, so now I can't even stream again because until I get back up to 100 followers, and I'm just like, fuck it, it's not worth it.
No, and then they did have so it was weird. Facebook did a thing where they had they selected partners. It was really weird. And like random people you would never even watch. You're like, who the fuck is this?
Was this after they bought Mixer?
Yeah, and they would be like, we're acquiring, and I'm like, I don't even know who this motherfucker is. Like, you wouldn't even know. Like, you're like, who's that? And what's weird about it is no one heard of them, and they got like 200 viewers. You're like, and then what came out later is that Facebook was paying like ad companies to like bot all these streamers.
Yeah.
They were botting all their partners, like 200, 400, 800, and you're like, that is insane.
Well, didn't they have Ninja for a while? Wasn't
Ninja? Mixer had Ninja.
Yeah,
for a brief second.
Like right before Facebook bought them.
Yeah, Ninja couldn't pay the bills, so he bailed. Problem was Ninja, and it's not me talking bad. He was a kid friendly Fortniter, and that's how he became popular. You know, he breaks out to Mixer, where all these kids are not going to go. And I'm not bashing Mixer, but Mixer was new at the time, still fresh. And these kids' parents are like, hell no, you can stay on Twitch and watch this son of a bitch. You know what I mean? And he wasn't going to stream on Twitch no more. So then Ninja went from, I don't know how many viewers. He probably had, 8,000 viewers, 12,000 viewers on Twitch?
A shit ton to, like, nobody.
Yeah, so let's just say he had 6,000 viewers on Twitch on a normal day. And he goes down to, like, 300, 500 on Mixer.
Yeah.
It really doesn't hurt him. It hurts Mixer.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day,
they aren't
Mixer's
pulling the eyes. Yeah.
Mixer's like, we're gonna give him $3 million if he has to walk away from this. I think it was more than that. I think he walked away with $6 million whenever he cut and ran. And then the other guy, damn it, I can't remember his name so much. He was a pro Counter-Strike player, and then he became a good streamer.
Was that Shroud?
Shroud. He ended up walking away with like $3 million.
Yeah.
Whenever they cut their contracts. And so my whole point is that I think Mixer would have lasted had they not give out big checks. You know what I mean?
Possibly, yeah.
I don't know. They had a good platform.
I think they had a great platform. And I mean that's kind of where Beam has kind of, took over.
As long as they can hold the market.
Mixer used to be called Beam.
Mm-hmm.
And then they had the FTL chat that Beam is now introducing, and Angel has been on our show and said he's reached out to the original people who made Mixer, and said is it okay if we use this FTL and all of that, and so there's no problems there with them using that.
So they already gave the approval.
Yeah.
FTL. So they own the rights to Beam. Then Beam does, right? Is that how that's working?
Yeah.
For FTL.
Well, in general, so Mixer used to be Beam.
He owns the name Beam.
Okay, so he owns the name Beam.
Yes.
That was the question.
Yep.
Yeah, Angel
Beam
does, yeah.
Okay.
I believe, if he's still watching, he can correct us, but...
I'm pretty sure that's what he said, is that he reached out to them and said, hey, I want to use this name.
Right.
And then I think he said it wasn't trademarked yet, so he took the trademark, but told them, hey... I'm doing this, and they're like, okay.
He did it as a gentleman.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Kind of like
Weird Al.
Like Weird Al reaching out reaching out to all the artists that he parodies.
Right.
So
he says, "I'm gonna make fun of you." They're like, "Okay."
So my question is like, where'd you get your name? Like Frank in real life. What made you go with that?
Okay, so there's
probably another story.
There's another story that so I wasn't called Frank in real life originally, but I couldn't.
Well, is your name actually Frank, or is it just another?
You just add LIN at the end.
Okay.
So like.
Well, some people, what was it? Don't call me Jay or something, and their name's not Jay.
My actual name is Frank Lynn, but so FrankIRL came from the assumption that, like, I want people to know that's in real life. That's who I am, Frank. So a lot of people were like, "Oh, you're an IRL streamer." I'm like, I wish. I don't have time for that. Like, if I had a fishing pole and $10,000 or $100,000 in the bank, that'd be different. But I don't. You know what I mean? But the IRL means in real life, because they're always like IRL, right? Well, in real life, like, that's who I am, really. But that varied from other names. Like, I used to be called way back in the day Firetex Kills 85. So every time you get slaughtered on Battlefield, you see that name come up, which would probably be a lot. But anyway,
not to toot your own horn. You know?
But so I used to be Firetex Kills 85 on every platform. So that means whether it be Kick, whether it be Twitch. So the funny thing is, I started that new name when I went to LiveSpace. Actually, that's where that name came from. Because we're the new platform. I was like, I want to be somebody different. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to be the guy I used to be. And so I did FrankIRL because I looked through the names on LiveSpace at the time, and I was like, nobody's using. It didn't feel like anybody was using a gamer tag, right?
Right.
It seemed like, I was like. So then I was like, you need to be a little different and not do what everybody's doing. So just change your name up so you seem more formal. And then the other thing came from, like I told my wife, I wanted to be brand accessible down the road, where a brand could be like, we can use you because you're not talking about kill it in your name. You know what I mean?
Right.
We can use you because it's just FrankIRL. We can use you because, you know what I mean? There's so many variations of why they could use it. No, you're good. You're good as long as you sell those death waters. No, I'm just kidding.
All right, liquid death.
But some names are usable. Like Asmongold, as bad as it sounds, like it's kind of a shitty name, but they can use it. You know what I mean? They won't have any problem using his name because it's just like Asmongold. Okay, you know what I mean?
And you're recognizable. You know who you're talking about.
Or you use Ninja. You can use Ninja, and every 12-year-old, every 18-year-old will be like, "Oh, I know who that is." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
turtle.
Yeah, I was gonna say for the 12-year-olds, it's probably like Mr. Beast or something.
Yeah,
like
Mr.
that,
Beast.
you know?
And there's those other Fortniters that are pretty good now. That are
I know. My kids follow the Minecraft streamers, so there's like Dream. I know my son was big into Dream for a while, and what's the other one that he's always talking? Narfy, I think is the guy's name or something like that. I have no idea. Normal guy, if you're watching, correct me. What's the name of your freaking? Yeah,
I don't know if he is watching.
I don't know. I told him to behave, but So.
Maybe that's why.
Behave means go play Minecraft.
That's why it's quiet in chat, is because I said you can chat, just don't be your normal goofy self.
Right. He was here for a minute, and I said hi, but then
I changed my name up just so I could be more, like I said, I could be more brand friendly and more eccentric to people, where they're like, oh, and they can kind of remember it. You know what I mean? It's kind of hard to not. If you don't remember that, you just hate me, which is fine. I get
you're still remembering,
hate, which is fine. I get a lot of hate because I post a lot of content.
Yeah,
like when someone posts one piece of content in a week, I can drop like anywhere between 5 to 10 videos that week, guaranteed.
Oh, speaking of my mom being on Facebook, she is not watching. So,
but yeah,
we call her Veronica, I think is how you say that.
Yeah, no. You might want to get your eye checked.
Yeah.
God dang it.
Really?
Not very nice.
No, we do that all the time. It's totally fine.
That's being tame.
Right.
So. That was a wink, but you don't know it because it's just an eye.
my God.
I figured if there was ever a perfect time to use that, right then was that time.
So what games are y'all looking forward to coming out?
There's this new one called GTA 6. Never played it before.
No.
I know that KoimiaX has been talking about how excited he is.
Yes, he's very excited about GTA 6.
I can see him
wait to get it.
Nope.
He's
actually. I've got.
You know, he actually got. So Koimiya actually got some sort of award from Rockstar for being the very first person to pre-order. In the United States.
Number 5.
No.
It was at our baby metal tickets.
We got. Let's see. I got Halo coming out soon.
That's a new one.
Well, no, it's the remake of the first, the campaign Evolved.
Oh yeah, Halo Evolved is coming
out. This came out PS5, right?
Yeah, it's on PS5. Yeah.
Okay.
They actually moved it over.
Yeah, it's on PS5 and it's going to be on Game Pass as well.
Are going to
so awkward, right?
Right.
And then
put it on the big controller.
Are you excited for Blood of Dawnwalker?
That looks awesome.
I'm looking forward to that one.
Is that a vampire game?
Yeah, it's done by the people who did like The Witcher.
Oh, did you hear that?
You kind of froze up.
You froze. There you go. You're back.
You're back.
Everybody froze.
Spectrum, son of a bitch.
Right.
But however, if they were to want to sponsor us, then Spectrum is an awesome son of a bitch.
Greatest internet ever.
But yeah, Blood of the Dawnwalker is done by a bunch of the ex-devs from Witcher. So if you like that sort of thing.
Is it like
coming out this year?
It is later this year, I believe.
I think it's like an open world RPG.
Yeah, it's coming out. It's coming out like right around the same time as Wolverine because pretty much because of GTA 6, the whole industry is like cannibalizing itself into September.
Yeah, September is going to be stupid dumb for games.
Yeah.
There's going to be a lot.
I think Wolverine will still win out.
Yeah.
You think so?
You think it'll be GTA 6?
That I don't think it will do. Not a shot in hell.
I think the problem is with that, though, there's going to be so many people streaming it that it's going to be overwhelming. Like, you're going to get on streaming and be like, I just want to
Everybody's just playing GTA 6.
Yeah,
Who do I want to watch?
Not me.
It's okay. You know what I mean?
Everybody but Koimiya is streaming GTA 6.
I'm going to send you a copy. It's in the mail.
I think it would be more... I think it'd be more beneficial to play it offline and you actually get to enjoy it.
Would you actually play it if I sent you a copy?
If he went to the store and bought you the whole
code, I could just send you the code.
I was going to say, what copy are we talking here? It's all
GTA 6.
You can buy it in the stores, and then it's just going to have a code in the box. So if he sends you that box that has the code, would you play it?
Eventually, I mean Diablo 4.
By that time, you'd be sick of Diablo 4, I think.
No, because it'd be a new season.
I was going to say a new season, though, right?
Yeah.
So, Koimiya, what other games are you looking forward to?
I mean, I'll check out Wolverine.
Obviously.
And then I know my boys are excited about Minecraft Dungeons 2. And, Fable next year.
Fable looks like it's going to be good, though.
Yeah. And then, I just picked up Resynced, the Black Flag Resynced not too long ago.
My boy Ron would have played Fable, but he passed away, so...
That looks awesome, Resynced.
Yeah.
I mean, I loved the original Black Flag, so...
Black Flag was my favorite Assassin's Creed game. It's the only one that I've finished.
I have it on PS5. I mean, because it's a PS4, you can get that. And
well, they just re-released it with like...
Feels so good, even an
rebuilt
old one.
Up from the ground up, so...
The combat is more fluid. It's actually a lot more like it was in Shadows, but without all of the parrying that you had to do in Shadows.
Yeah.
So it's fluid. Like pull your sword out. You can actually fight people without doing all this weird crap.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I know. I ran into some financial issues and they're not getting better anytime soon. But I still need to play Pragmata.
I still haven't played that. I pre-ordered it and I haven't touched that one.
I need to do that one. I still need to do Mouse PI for Hire.
Mouse PI, that one took my precedence.
That one's in the mail.
The one I'm really looking forward to playing that's been out for a while is First Light 007.
I want to do, but $70
is
just a crank. It is a crank on the wallet.
Yeah,
that one. That one's not worth the $70
I say
that
maybe
you had to pay.
$35 on sale.
See, everybody keeps telling me that it is, but you're the only one that's told me it's not.
I hated the combat. Like, you're constantly having to switch through guns because you run out of ammo, and not every gun uses the same ammo.
Can you throw your gun at them or no?
You can. You can throw the gun once it's unloaded, but then you have to go pick up another one. And I'm like, I'm in a big old gunfight, and I have to run out here out of cover, go pick up another gun so I can shoot.
Your old Navy SEALs don't even do that, but this guy can.
Right. Like, what is going on? But, like, the story and all that was really good. That was the only thing that I didn't like.
Does he have any girlfriends on there? Like, any love scenes or no?
Yeah. There's one where he has to, like, romance a girl, and then,
I might get it for 70. Then it might be worth it.
I mean, it's not like GTA. It doesn't have the sex scene or God of War where you have to do the buttons.
I want to bring some up on that though, but I still need to play Little Nightmares 3, and then for ones that are coming up, I'm really looking forward to Gears of War E-Day.
Gears of War have always made good games.
Yeah, so
whatever.
Oh yeah, so E-Day, and then like he said with Blood of Dawnwalker, I'm also very much looking forward to Wolverine. There were some other ones.
Can't forget Zelda. We got a new Zelda coming out this year. Well, remake.
Is it going to be on? Then it's going to be on Switch, right?
Yep, it's going to switch to specifically the second one.
Oh, I'm too bright.
I don't think it's going to be down compatible.
Yeah, there was also Phantom Blade Zero and Ghost of Reincarnation.
That Phantom Blade still looks like a Souls-like every time I see the thing.
It looks like it, but everyone that I've talked to,
I know, and they've said it's not supposed to be, but
is it made by the same creators?
Looks like one.
It's a Sony exclusive. I'm not sure who made it.
Makes that one.
Or if it's the same devs.
I know Control Resonant is coming out. And then
Reznor, what?
No, Control Resonant. And then there was that other one too. That was what was that? A Plague Tale.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
that one. I'm looking forward to that one, and then obviously GTA 6. That's probably all I'm gonna play end of November and pretty much all of December.
Right. We all have that contract, right? That with the wife.
My wife won't sign it.
my wife will sign it.
When she looked at it and said, "Go fuck yourself."
I don't have it.
Yeah,
the contract or the wife.
The contract. I've got a wife. I don't have the contract.
Well, that's because you don't have GTA 6 yet. I'm going to send you the code, and we're all good.
Okay.
You know what?
The Switch version.
Koimiya, if he does send you GTA 6, we should all get on like GTA Online.
Yeah, we'll teach you how to play.
Do the heist and everything.
Well, we'll rob a bank together so you feel closer to me.
Okay.
I'll shoot at the cops.
For you, Frank. For you.
I'll shoot the cops. Don't worry about it.
And then obviously Fable coming out. Fable coming out next year. I'm really looking forward to.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Are they gonna have an airport on GTA 6?
I'm sure they'll have an airport.
They better have an airport.
Because it's Miami. There's no way they can't.
Okay, I'm going to move some fentanyl. I mean,
so I heard in GTA 6, because your two protagonists are technically in a relationship with each other.
Oh, that girl and guy?
Yeah, so if you actually partake if you go to the strip clubs, like she can go with you. It'll be the first game with male strip clubs to cater to the ladies. And then I've also heard if you pick up the we'll just say because we're on TikTok, but if you pick up a lady of the night and
lady friend, okay,
yeah, and do stuff, it'll actually weigh on your relationship and how the two of them interact.
What about if she cheats on you?
Yeah, right.
Same thing. It'll weigh on the relationship.
But if it's a girl, if it's two girls, it's okay.
I'm thinking if you have something on her, you could control the situation a little, the relationship a little better. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's just me, though,
Like people now are going like, yeah, and they have just announced that if you commit a crime and you are busted, then you'll go to prison for X amount of time. And I'm like, well, that would actually be cool if you could play like prison missions,
Oh,
you
that
know,
would
like
be
that are
crazy.
side.
You have
But
to break
they're
your
like,
buddy
oh no.
out.
But if you go for, you know, breaking and entering, that's 3 months, and you then have that character locked off in 3 months in real
That would be
life. And
kind
I'm
of
like,
crazy.
no, that's stupid. There's no way.
Real life they wouldn't do that.
No, they do like
Well-
3 minutes.
Right.
Right.
And then I thought, you know, I caught somebody talking about it, and they were trying to say that like this game is going to mimic the weather actually in Florida while you're playing it. And I'm like, the fuck it is.
I don't think so. 'Cause
Like,
it's just gonna be
like the
hot
actual
a lot.
weather.
Yeah.
Right. I'm like, no, they're not going to go that far.
They're trying to get clicks. They're trying to
Yeah,
It'll
the
have a
only thing I've
weather
ever
system.
seen
I
It's
thought about
gonna-
correcting them. I'm like, yeah, whatever. You do you, bro.
Animal Crossing does that when you set your like central time, whatever. It mimics some of the weather. Now, is it accurate? Not all the
No.
time. Like one time it was raining and it wasn't raining here. So you know what I mean? I was
Yeah.
like, what the hell's going on here? But I guess rain was in the forecast.
Mm.
But it
And
does
so it
also
was
mimic like the day-night cycle too.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's pretty cool. I mean, for a game where animals, you know, like to get on your island and live there for free, I guess, which is not cool. 'Cause I like rent money.
Right.
And that's
And
why I
you
like
gotta-
the one thing I like about the sports games too. Like when you're playing Madden during an actual NFL season, like it'll have like
Snow and all that.
the live score updates and things too.
That is really cool. I used to play.
Man,
I
haven't
came from the
played
era of
Madden
Game Day.
forever.
Remember Game Day on the PS1?
Game Day. Oh yeah,
That's
yeah.
my era right there. Like, oh, I love to play that game.
That was a
I'd be all into
Sony.
it.
That was Sony's. You know,
Sony.
before they did the MLB The Show, that was like
Yep.
their version of the football one, NFL Game Day.
Yep.
Before NFL gave Madden all the rights to
Their life.
their life, yeah. That's why you don't have like the NFL 2K because those
Dude,
were
it
great
sucks.
games too.
Yeah,
So,
Madden's good, but they took away from the independence. You know what I mean? Of all these other companies running their own thought process of it.
but they did put my
mean-
boy on the cover this year,
Mhm.
Caleb Williams. He's on the cover of Madden this year.
Isn't that the curse though? As soon as they get on
Yes
the
and
cover,
no, but
That's it. He's gonna get busted
and
for
no.
drugs or something. You watch. You just watch. You just watch.
but
Caught red-handed at the strip club.
I just see that there's a storm running through this area, so if I lose power, that's why.
So there's another indie game coming out. I don't know if you've ever heard of it. I think it's Storm Runners. I gotta look
I've
it up.
heard of the name, yeah.
that sounds
So-
familiar. Yeah.
It's on. I gotta look it up on Steam, but literally, it's kind of wild. So you know how they made those Are We There Yet, and all those weird RV games where you all
Yeah.
work together. Well, they made a game where you have to work with your people, like your group of guys, girls, whatever, and y'all's van breaks down. And you'll have to work on it while the tornadoes are coming in through town. It literally, you're seeing like water towers and stuff flying. If you get in between it, you have like a camera view, like you're a camera. It'll literally like throw the camera over with you when you get thrown and all that. It's
Oh,
pretty
geez.
crazy. I think it's Storm Runners.
Yeah, that
I have it
sounds
on my
familiar.
wish list. Let me look. I'll tell y'all real quick. So now I'm lying. Let me see. How do I find my wish list? Oh, daddy. I'm excited about it. I don't know why. I don't think
I'm
it's that
still
one.
liking your old Western aesthetic there with your camera.
I know, dude. I'll fix that when I get off here. I don't know what's going on. I might have broke the lens for all I know, but that's okay.
I mean, as long as you didn't burn out another video card.
I don't think so. I think it just has some weird things going on with it.
Overtext.
I don't think it's Storm Runners. It's something else, but it's in my wish list. Don't be an idiot. Let me go look for it real quick. I just saved it, so I'll find it for y'all really quick. I'm excited about it.
Okay.
I'll make my wife play it.
Yeah.
I have some weird stuff in my
So anyway, while he's pulling that up, I do
Funnel
wanna bring-
Runners. My bad. Funnel Runners.
Funnel Runners. Okay.
Yeah. Weird. Okay. So yeah, it's Funnel Runners. I was way off.
No, but we did kind of hint at this earlier. What do you think about PlayStation ending their physical disc production in January of 2028? And that, while we're on the subject, it seems like there's actually Sony-owned developers that are like ripping on Sony and going, "Don't worry, God of War, Lao Fei, and Wolverine are going to have discs for there."
That's
It's like
insane. Personally, it's a digital age, but I'm old school. Just like, we all moved from boom boxes to, I guess,
CDs.
iPods and
CD players.
Or yeah.
You go to
Zoom.
iPods, and now everybody
I
doesn't
haven't
even need
seen
that.
it.
You have a phone, right? And they're like, I don't need anything but my phone. Well,
Right.
unfortunately, the industry is moving that because a show of hands, how many of y'all go to GameStop?
I do every so often if I'm in the mall already.
I do.
Okay,
Yeah, but
so
you
if
probably pick up what
I do,
used
but I don't-
games.
I-
You don't like go there to buy new games, right?
I go there to buy Funko Pops. Honestly.
Yeah, I
And I-
have gone there to buy new games before, but that's usually when I was in there already, and I was like, "Oh shit, they don't have a used copy. I'll just grab a new one."
So I go usually if my kids want to go for some reason, or I go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be real. I go about 2 times a year if I go. So, but out of the 2 times a year, I don't buy games. Usually, it's like what he's saying. I'll go buy like a plushie or something for the kids.
Right.
So I think it's gonna hurt places like that more than anything else. But we got to understand GameStop sells a lot of digital stuff too. I mean, apparently
Yeah.
they sell a lot of codes, I'm sure. So
Yeah.
I don't think it'll hurt them, but I think their inventory is gonna get wiped, and they're gonna have more toys and stuff in there for you to play with. You know what I mean?
Well, I think
They're
they
gonna
were
move
going that way
direction.
kind of anyways.
Well, yeah, because if not, they'll go bankrupt because nobody's buying.
Well, no
nobody,
one
you
really
know,
goes in brick and mortar, period. Like, that's kind of a not...
It's a dead thing.
right.
And
Same thing with, like, Best Buy. I'm shocked they're still around.
for a collector, it's gonna be bad because collectors are usually like I told my wife, this is a good example. Is like a collector will buy a game from Japan years before they get it from here because they want the physical copy and they won't even open it because obviously
Right.
they can't speak Japanese. Not being ugly, but most of them can't speak Japanese.
Right.
They're an
Right.
American that collects a wall full of anime and all those different games like that. Like Final Fantasy would be a good example of that, right?
Right.
They'll buy them with all in the Japanese, art, and they'll leave it in that package. I think if they go away with physical copies, that's gonna hurt that market a lot for those people. For us, like me,
right.
you, and whoever, everything's mostly digital, so I don't think it's gonna hurt us. Now it's gonna be sad because we're not used to change. But how many times
Well,
have they
some
changed
people are.
things? Yeah.
Right.
The last 20 years, they've changed so many things.
Right.
So one year it'll be like, oh my God, I can't believe they're not making hard copies. The next year you're gonna be like, thank God I have a digital copy of this. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I think storage, that's gonna help. What you also got to remember is it's also gonna help companies that mainline storage, like Google. They're gonna be able to be like, oh yeah, you can store here in our data centers now. That's another thing. Now you're gonna have more storage for your PC, your console. The storage companies are gonna make a lot of money. Like a lot of the hard drive companies and a lot of the cloud storage. And all it's going to do is accelerate cloud storage to be a lot quicker.
Right.
So technology is going to ramp up and we're going to throw the disc away. Just like we did with the DVD player.
Well, kind of what
Right.
you were talking about with GameStop here, that brought us into the next story here. GameStop is not hurting after Sony kills discs, and there's a good reason why. Software sales are the smallest part of GameStop's business.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, they've switched their business to more kind of all of nerddom, right? They're doing
instead of
cards,
just
they're
games.
doing Pokemon, figures, like all that stuff.
And they probably sell a lot of that during Christmas. That's probably
Right.
all they sell. They probably don't even sell games during Christmas.
Right. You know, mom and dad, they're not going to know, what to get, so they're just going to go into a store like that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And they're gonna get Pokemon cards and stuff, or they're gonna get a gift card and be like, I really don't know what to do. You know?
Right.
So, and I don't know. It sucks that they're gonna go away, but am I heartbroken over it personally? I mean, I can cry all day, but they're gonna do what they're gonna do.
Right. I mean, PS5 is when I finally made that switch to go digital because I was buying it more on the
Me too.
PlayStation Network, and I'm like, I don't go to the store anymore and buy a disc, so there's no point in me getting a disc drive in this thing.
I used
And I
to
think it
enjoy
costs
it.
more for
Well,
that.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. It costs to put that disc drive in because remember the PlayStation 5 was what $200 more or whatever.
I paid it.
Yeah, and I did too. But now if they're going to do a digital only console, shouldn't that lower the price, not keep the price up?
Yes and no.
Yes,
I mean,
they can do what they
the
want.
new RAM is what's going to drive the price.
Hey, this drive,
the GDR6 or
drive
right?
being
DDR6.
they're going to put more memory into the system or something
More
like
storage.
that. So
It's gonna cost us out our ass.
Yeah, they'll have 2 drives on it.
Because I have 2 NVMe drives. Like, you could pull your PS5 apart, and there's a second. So I took a NVMe drive, like a 2 gigabyte or 2 terabyte, and I snapped it in there with a 1 terabyte that came with it, or whatever it was. And now I have a lot more space.
Right.
But I didn't do that until my buddy Ron was like, "Yeah, just format it, and then you put it in there, and then it'll actually automatically read it as long as you put it as a FAT32 or whatever." And so I put it in there, and it formats it for you. And now I have a stupid amount of storage on my PS5, like a stupid amount.
Right.
You know what I mean? And so I was like, I don't even need a hard disk. But remember this, when you put a hard disk in, it still writes storage.
Right. It still puts most of it onto the drive anyway.
So you might as well might as well forget about discs, because we're not gonna live in that world no more. Unfortunately, there's no cartridges, no disc. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
I mean, the writing was kind of on the wall when the Blu-rays and DVDs kind of went away.
Weren't Blu-rays expensive when they came out?
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
When it first came out,
The cheapest way to get a Blu-ray player back in the
Was the
day was to buy
PlayStation
the
2.
PS3. Or, yeah, 2.
That's right. I remember that.
yeah.
We actually bought a DVD the other day at Walmart. It was really weird. So my mother-in-law had an old DVD player that she just had like the cables, wrapped up. And she had it. She's like, I have it in storage. And we're like, okay, because we were like, we kind of miss having a DVD player. I don't know why we did, but we had a few DVDs, and my wife's like, screw it, just bring it over. Well, she's like, I'll just give it to y'all. So we hooked the DVD player up, and we watched The Notebook. All right, don't judge me.
You were forced to do it.
Yeah, no. So we watched The Notebook, and then we went and bought a copy of the new Dracula, I guess it is, and we watched it. I think that's what we did. We watched it on DVD, and that movie's actually pretty good. It's another love story if you're into that kind of thing. But
Vampire
it was
love stories, completely original.
Yeah, we watched.
At least
it on
it's
the
not
DVD
Twilight.
player. Yeah, we watched all those. But yeah, it was weird. It was real nostalgic. We watched it on a DVD player, and it was just weird. You know what I mean? It was I don't know. You were in control of it. You know what I mean? There was no ads. You weren't like, Hulu's gonna screw me today, or Netflix is gonna shove it. They're gonna give it to me, or Prime's gonna get me.
I hate ads.
What I don't understand is we pay for subscriptions, yet they still pushed ads in there. When they were like, if you pay a subscription, you won't get charged for an ad. They all fell back down to that road of, we're going to get hit with ads.
Right.
I don't know what.
I mean, it was the same thing like cable. When cable came back out in the day, they're like, "Oh, no commercials, all this. Promise. You're paying for it," and then it just eventually went that way.
And BlackRock took over. I'm just kidding.
One of the biggest gaming giants in the entire world actually is really upset over this, though. Hideo Kojima actually predicted this way back in the day, saying that that there would be a day when consumers don't own their own games, and that day has come. Really,
he probably owns a lot of Bitcoin, though. Also, look at
him. Right.
And he's calling this sad and frightening. The video game designer also sees digital-only gaming future as a warning to the film industry. But I mean, hasn't the film industry pretty much gone digital only?
They've been digital for a while. I mean, they can release an indie film on the internet, and me, you, and whoever will watch it. You know what I mean? Like, we won't be like, I have to be in theaters, I have to buy the copy right now. You'll be like, I'll just watch it on my big. Like, Coy's a good example. He'll just watch it on his big 4K TV that's probably half the size of the room. You know what I mean? And he don't care.
It's only 75 inches.
Yeah.
Right.
That's crazy. That is wild. I think we only have a 50.
Yeah, but I think a lot of people would rather do it that way. They have, like you said, they have the control. You can pause it, go to the bathroom, But I mean, there are some like movies that I want to go to the theater, though. Like, the new Spider-Man. I want to see it with my fellow nerds, and we all laugh, cheer, all the things, when the nerd thing happens on screen. Mm-hmm. When I'm at home, my wife's like, what happened? I'm like, the thing, like, okay.
I make my wife go watch war movies, but man, she's like, "Are you kidding me?" Right now?
I was lucky
Gotta
enough.
have somebody yell at.
My wife has seen most of the Spider-Man movies with me. So when No Way Home came out, and especially like when Andrew Garfield jumped after Zendaya's MJ when she was falling, like her and I both like grabbed onto each other's hands, like not again, not again, not again. And then like the whole theater erupted when he caught her, you know.
Right.
And it's like then we all started crying because she was like, "What's wrong?" And we're all like, "We know what's wrong." We know what's wrong.
When I saw the original Avengers in theater, we went to that little rinky-dink Sycamore theater.
Oh yeah,
Cyclops. I don't know if you remember that theater.
Yep, I spent
it was
a
like,
lot of hours in there.
It was like my wife and I, and then a bunch of other people and all that, and then they had that, at the end credits where they first show Thanos, and I just go, "Holy shit, Thanos!" And everybody like turns and looks at me, and I'm like, "Do you people not realize like what this is implying?" Like
They're all confused.
yeah, just like, okay, I guess I'm the only nerd in the building right now. But
Oh man, I would yell that during Toy Story.
It was the same with
Right.
Miss Marvel because I knew who Miss Marvel was when Fury got evaporated from the snap,
and then her logo showed up.
Yeah, I was sitting there going, I was like, "It's Miss Marvel," and a lot of people looked at me and they were like, "So why wasn't she here?" I was like, "Because then Thanos would have just been squashed within 4 seconds."
I was really hoping though when they first introduced Thanos, I'm like, "Ooh, bring on Lady Death," but
they didn't, and they've kind of squandered.
I mean,
that
she's
because
come out now.
That's Vanessa's character in Deadpool. She becomes Lady Death in the comics.
No.
Yeah, Lady Death is Vanessa.
No.
I don't think so. No,
Not Lady Death. You're thinking of Death. Death is Thanos'.
Death is Vanessa, but Lady Death is a completely
Yeah.
Isn't
different.
It okay,
Google Lady Death and drool.
Yeah. Now she's they've brought her in. They brought her in one of the TV shows.
Lady Death?
Pretty sure they did.
Like she's actually her, or she's someone else. Like
Now I have to fucking Google it.
I don't think so because I know.
Okay, well they could not get away with that costume in a PG-13.
Exactly.
Character dub Lady Death. See what is this? Ludmilla? I don't know how to say that name.
Yeah, I don't think they introduced Lady Death yet.
Okay, so no, she's interacted with Deadpool, but it's not her.
Yeah.
Okay, because I thought the whole thing was that Thanos was trying to impress. It was either Lady Death or Death, and that's why in the comics that he started going after everybody.
Nope, I'm thinking of Death, not Lady Death.
Yeah, see, we were
Yes, they brought Death in, but they haven't brought that one in. I don't think they will.
I don't know.
I don't think Lady Death is Marvel though.
Yeah, it says here it is.
It might be one of it says published by Marvel.
Yeah, maybe. She's one of the more adult comics. Like just
no, it's not. It is not Marvel.
No.
Eternity Comics.
Yeah.
Wait, I just saw it. It says Lady Death is published by Marvel.
They might have the right to do it, publish it now, but it is not.
It's not
there.
formally Marvel.
Right.
I know she's been in a couple like crossover comics, I'm pretty sure, so that's probably why they've got the Marvel logo attached to it. But
okay. For the Marvel Comics character dubbed Lady Death, see Death Marvel Comics. For the character in the novel Pulp by Charles Bukowski, see Pulp, not to be confused with Lady Deathstrike.
No. I thought Lady Death was Chaos Comics.
Wait a second. Okay, it's actually
They're two different things. It is Chaos Comics.
I thought Lady Death was Chaos Comics.
From 94 to 2002 was Chaos. It started out as Eternity. So they're two different characters. Thanos is known for being with Death.
Right.
Which they have brought into the universe in Agatha's.
Okay, we
TV
need Ryan
show.
Reed on here. He'd be able to figure this
Right.
whole thing out.
So yeah, they're two different characters. One's not Marvel, one is.
Yeah, fictional goddess appearing in American comic books published by Coffin Comics, from what I'm seeing here, created by Brian Pulido. Lady Death first appeared in Eternity Comics, Evil
That's right.
Ernie #1 in December of 1991. That's what
Right.
I'm
That's a long time ago.
Right.
I was only 6 years old.
Shut up.
Right.
1991, I was 11.
Yep.
Jeebers.
Old man.
Yeah. Like I said, I'm going to be 46 on Tuesday.
Damn.
So.
You're close to over the hill, just not there yet. You got
Yeah, I'm climbing it
14
still,
more
but
years.
Right.
You'll be
I'm
over the hill.
starting to see that top.
So, yeah, kind of continue on with PlayStation. I see over 220,000 people have signed a petition to stop them from killing games. It's actually over that now.
But I
don't
mean, do you think
that'll
that's
matter.
gonna help? I mean,
No.
Well,
That ain't gonna do shit.
I don't think it's going to do shit, and apparently analysts don't either.
Just
I
like
mean,
all the people that I see canceling their PS Plus subscriptions.
they'll be back next week.
I'm just like, the people that are like, because it's the vocal minority on Reddit, and they're like, it'll show that they've canceled their thing, and when you cancel, it's like, okay, well, you got until this point before your account is done or whatever, and you can see that they like just bought a 12-month subscription. It's like, okay, weird flex, because Sony's still got your money and you can still use it for
Right.
an entire fucking year.
It
You
was
know,
like
like,
Sony was waiting to see what Grand Theft Auto did.
do you honestly think that Sony has not planned for this backlash, though? I mean, come on, they have all sorts of analysts. That
I
are
They have
like,
massive
okay,
PR
I don't think they
team.
care.
No,
I
I think
they
they're
well,
like
that too, they
Microsoft.
don't care, but
They're like
going to be like,
Microsoft are like, we're doing it, so
Yeah.
get on board or
people will
get
live
fucked.
with it because they're gonna want to play those games. They're gonna
But
be like,
I think they
you
planned
know.
for it, but they didn't realize how swift it was going to be and how.
Yeah, I don't
yeah,
think they
I-
thought that like now in this digital age where everybody's streaming Spotify, doing all these,
Games.
Netflix, all
Yeah.
this,
what
they
cracks
thought
me up, like I said,
everybody would just go for that.
I said to you guys in the chat, I said the Venn diagram of people complaining about PlayStation going discless and being and using Game Pass and Spotify and all these other things that drop movies every fucking day or albums every fucking day and put new ones up, and they don't complain about that at all. The Venn
Nope.
diagram is one circle. Like,
And
Right.
that's pretty much what the analysts were saying too. But I mean, when you think about it, though, 18% of their sales from 2025 were physical media, and I'm like, okay, yeah, that's the
only
minority, but that's still
18%.
millions of people
but it's only 18% out of.
out of 100%.
I can't count out of 78%, right?
Yeah,
72.
something
No.
like that.
Yeah, I can't count.
Wouldn't it
Right.
be 82?
80, yeah.
My bad. See, I'm way off.
82.
Who cares?
Yeah.
It's math. We don't need to do it. But
You don't need math. That's why we
But
got
I get
these
what you're
things.
saying. It's
that's
still
why we got
millions.
calculators on our phones now. You
Right.
know?
It's still right. It's over millions of people. It's still a lot of people.
I mean, it's
It-
still
it
people,
is,
but not enough
Yeah.
that
In
you're
the
like,
grand scheme of things, that's a drop in the bucket because that's not even
To them.
20%. So I mean, that's
Yeah. Right.
if like 80% of the people.
yeah,
tallied
if the
up,
numbers were reversed, then
Yeah.
they'd be like, oh, okay.
And it wouldn't. This
but
wouldn't
they
even be a
gotta
conversation.
storm the castle for
Right.
anything to happen. You know what I mean? I'm not insinuating a riot. I'm just saying.
Yeah, apparently
Illegal
Brazil and the EU were trying to force them to continue making physical copies, but apparently they don't have that power, and they're learning that.
Which is
Wait, they're
amazing
learning?
because EU, like they get a lot of shit done over there that
They do.
trickles down into the, common world. Loot boxes, all that stuff is thanks to them.
Loot boxes.
Yeah,
Mhm.
outlawing loot boxes so you didn't kids
Pay to-
weren't just
pay to
clicking
win.
on them. Yeah, pay to win.
Oh, okay.
That
I
all
thought that
came
was
from the
my-
EU.
That's crazy. I didn't know they could do
Yeah, the
that.
Americas, we don't care. We're like, yeah, sure. Capitalism.
We love it.
Right. Over there, like, wait a minute. Yeah, same thing with like, Apple too, where they forced them to finally put in USB-C instead of having
Yep.
their own shit.
That's
And
right.
now they're trying to get it so that you can replace your batteries again, so you don't have to constantly buy a new phone.
I don't. And now my phone's been USB-C though because I have a Samsung.
Right. We've
Yeah.
been that way for a while, but Apple's always been their own thing. So
Yeah,
they
lightning
had
or
to be special.
thunder or whatever it was
Yeah,
called.
lightning connection.
Yeah.
Right.
Those iPhones, I'll tell you what, I had one back in the day. They're nice. I'm not moving with the regime.
I will not be.
I mean, they're harder to work, in my opinion, and they don't get all the features you can't do with some of the stuff.
that?
I don't hate them.
Yeah, I tell my wife, hey, go
has
do
one,
this,
look.
and
He has one. Look, it's
No, I don't. I have a Samsung. I got an iPad, but I
no, you're good. We're not gonna hate on you. My wife has an iPhone. And
Yeah,
and
so
I
my
had
wife is.
I had
Has
an
a
iPhone
Neo.
once. I had an iPhone once, and
I had
I'll
one
never
once.
go back to an iPhone.
I didn't hate it. I just
Not-
at the time it was really hard to use the App Store, like you were saying. Like it was really hard to utilize anything for free. They were like
Right.
everything was 99 cents. You're like what?
Right.
To use a calculator, it was like 99 cents. I'm like, it's a calculator. That was back in the day. I'm over exaggerating.
Right,
There's a
but-
lot of apps that you could not use that were simple. You're like, it's
Right.
a measuring tape.
Mhm.
Right.
It was crazy. Now
So-
they're like, oh, we can't do that.
So Frank, are you more of a PlayStation gamer or a Xbox gamer or PC or just a little bit of everything?
I'm more of a PC gamer. Years ago, I was a PlayStation gamer. When I'm out of town for work, I have a PlayStation 5 set up, and I have now I
Use
have
a
a
remote?
gaming. Yeah, I have a gaming laptop with a 1080p camera. You know the Logitech, not Brio, the older one, the C922. I have that one set up at our
That's
at
what
our
I'm
work
using right
house.
now.
I might as well be using a trash can. That's what mine's doing right now. Mine looks worse than mine looks bad right now.
You're using the Game Boy camera, right?
I'm using the Game Boy,
Game Boy camera.
moving it over. But
I
yeah,
still see some pictures of people like at a concert trying to use the Game Boy
Dude,
camera
so
as the thing.
crazy.
I'm like, what the fuck?
people do some wild shit.
Right?
So yeah, like I have a different setup when I'm out of town. I play PlayStation games when I'm out of town. So you'll kind of notice the difference. You kind of won't because I don't make a big deal. Like I'll be like, I'm on my PlayStation.
Right.
I don't think anyone really cares if I'm on a PlayStation or if I'm on my Wii. If I'm on a Wii, I don't own a Wii. My wife does. Or if I'm like on my PC, I prefer to play PC games. But when I'm just trying to relax and not get stupid, I do like getting on my console and getting on a controller.
So
You
do
know
you
what I mean?
like the keyboard and mouse, or do you like the controller better?
I like the keyboard and mouse because I feel like I can.
Do you
I
have
can
more
feel-
control?
I feel like I have the power. You know, like that guy goes, the power glove. You know what I mean? That's how I feel with a
Oh,
mouse
man.
and keyboard because I'll run circles around people and they'll be like, "He's cheating. He's up." I'll be like,
Hack,
"No, it's
bot
not
him."
mouse and key." Yeah. And they'll be like, "He's hacking." I'll be like, "I wish I was hacking. I'd get a lot better." But,
Right?
But yeah, I'm better at mouse and key. It took me. I'm gonna be real with you. It took me like let me count. It took me about 3 years to get good at mouse and keyboard. When I put one in my wife's hand when I built her a gaming desktop, she got like instantly good at it. She was like, "Oh, this is easy." It took me 3 years to get good at it.
You're like, God damn it.
Yeah, it took me about 3 years to get good at it. So now when I go back to controller, I get mad at controller. I'm like, "Oh, damn," because you know how like you feel the sticks different.
Right.
And so the stick moves weird for me, and I lose my shit because I don't have maximum control. With a mouse and key, whatever happens is your problem. You know what I mean? Like you can't blame anything but the mouse. Like you have to blame yourself because the mouse and key gives you full effect. You know.
Right.
So I like it better. Is it better? No. There's other people that are really good with controller. There are people that are really good with controller. So I
Right.
can't really knock it. You know. I like both, but I'm really good at mouse and keyboard. So.
Yeah, I like controller, and specifically, the PlayStation controller. Like you said, it was.
So on Diablo, do you play with a controller or no?
Yeah.
Yep.
And I have done it
Yeah.
where,
Okay.
like, I've been, like you
I
said,
do it
out and about, and I brought my laptop, and I'll still connect up the controller to play it.
Yeah, I have an Xbox controller. It's nice. I was playing GoldenEye 007 on Xbox Game Pass on my gaming laptop on the bed, and my wife was here, and I was like, "Oh, son of a," because I'm like on the old levels that you remember. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I had to go to that level where you're on the train and you have to kill that guy before he takes your girlfriend away, whatever,
Right.
that Russian
Right.
chick. And I kept shooting him, but for some reason she kept going, "Ah," and falling over. I'm like, "There's no way." He was like shooting her before I could get to her.
Right.
So I figured it out. I could I could go behind the door and hit him, shoot him a few times, and that's how I had to get him before I went all the way in the room. But I do stuff like that with a controller. Like I play Xbox Game Pass with a controller. There's some really cool games on there. You know what I mean? Like I played was it Forza 6, that racing game?
Forza Horizon, yeah.
Dude, that's actually pretty fun on a controller. I was like, man, I could join the Need for Speed or whatever they called it. Fast and Furious, my bad. But yeah, like I play games like that on a controller. And Flight Simulator is actually really fun on a controller. So.
Oh yeah. I got a friend that does that on controller. He's got it on PC, but he's got a controller for it.
Dude, that's what I do. Yeah, I do it on PC with a controller. It feels good.
But yeah, you were talking about Game Pass here. Ashish Sharma actually admits that Game Pass has not worked out. Reportedly lost millions of subscribers since 2024. The whole thing with that was they thought by now they'd have like 70 million plus subscribers for Game Pass. And then because Phil just kept raising the price, even though he said he wouldn't, a lot of people got pissed and left. So now she's trying to do the whole tiers for it and bring people back. And some people have come back, but
it's kind of still expensive. I'm gonna be really, I didn't even know I was paying for it anymore. Come like when I got sick and came home, I checked my Xbox thing. I was like, oh, maybe I will. And I was still paying for it. I was like, I thought I discontinued this. And it's not that I hate it. It had nothing to do with that, but I wasn't playing it for like 5 months.
Right.
And I was like, this is a waste of money. My wife had it because the kids will jump on that account and play it on her account because she's not on it 24/7. She might get on it like late at night when they're asleep, and they'll get on it during the day during summertime. You know what I mean? So that's not really a big deal. But I still had it, not knowing I had it. Was it $23 a month? I can't remember. If you go all the way out, right? I'm doing the all the way out plan with PC or whatever.
Yeah, the ultimate.
Yeah. And so it was costing me what? I guess $360 a year. Is that right?
Something like that.
Yeah.
More than you're gonna pay for Netflix, which I mean that's not really comparing much. But
no, because Netflix is starting to get up there too.
Well, we're paying for the $9 or $10 Netflix, so we get the ads, but we don't really care either. We're like, whatever. You know what I mean? But I think you could pay the higher one, like $16 or $17.
Oh yeah,
right?
Yeah, that's what we pay. I think it's even higher than that now because it just keeps going up.
We can't justify it because we have Prime, we have Netflix, we get Disney for free because my wife's sister has Disney, so she lets us use it. We get Paramount for free because she has an account with Paramount, and then we just share. Like they don't borrow our Netflix right now. We're good because they have their own, but they let us borrow those, so that saved us a couple $100 a year. Right. You know, so that's why we have the cheap version of Netflix. We don't want to pay $300 a year. So
yeah, right.
Yeah, it was just.
I hate ads. I cannot stand ads.
Just even
Facebook's getting really bad with their ads. Like every reel, every other like thing you look at, is an ad. Like, chill the fuck out, Facebook. Yeah. Jesus Christ.
This is an Xbox. It was this is an ad.
Right. We don't get
Jesus.
Yeah, thank God we don't get ads on the console when we're playing Game Pass or whatever. That's
don't hold on. Any ideas.
PlayStation's like
ideas because that'll be Sony's next thing.
Yeah. We're gonna give you ads. I mean, it's bad enough you watch a streaming service like YouTube or not Kick but Twitch, and they do the ads. You know what I mean?
Right.
Kick hasn't done it yet, but they're gonna do it. Kick's gonna do it because they're gonna. Hate to say it, Kick. If you're listening, y'all gonna run out of gambling money to like pay for.
Well, I mean, they used to kind of put ads in games, but now they don't do that quite so much. I can see it being some sports games, like in the background, like you would in real life.
They do some NFL stuff.
Yeah, I know they do it there, but I mean, like during the first Alan Wake game, when it was a Xbox 360 exclusive. If you remember, if you ever played that game, if you were driving around, you could look around and you could see ads for like Verizon Wireless, and
that would be smart to do on the NFL games. Put the ads in there, like he was talking about the projectors up there. That would be really intelligent.
And anytime he grabbed batteries for his flashlight, it was Energizer batteries.
That's crazy.
But I was like, wait, isn't that kind of showing that they'd go dead very quickly? Because I mean, you flash it at like 3 enemies and they die.
Right.
That means buy more batteries.
Branding.
Don't think they're branding correctly.
That's crazy. That is so wild.
But yeah, I think their big thing is with Gears of War, or I'm sorry, with Game Pass, they were trying to make it where that could be where a lot of people get their indie games from, but now they're going to focus on their hard hitting AAA ones.
But they're done with Call of Duty, right? That's what they said. She said she's done with Call of Duty because the cost.
They won't put it on Game Pass. I'm thinking with those, they should put the older ones on Game Pass, the ones that like maybe you can't even get anymore.
Like World War II.
But I mean, how many people
ones.
actually play those older versions? Doesn't everybody just migrate to the newest one every time it comes out?
Vanguard lasted 3 months till everyone migrated, and they're all like, "I love this game," and then literally 5 minutes after the new one came out on Twitter, I hated Vanguard so much. I'm just so tired of this, and I'm on a new game. If you want to watch me play it, and I'm like, you know what I mean? Like, you literally just like made love to the devs about Vanguard, and now you've changed your mind. Like, who's paying you? You know what I mean?
Right.
Who's paying you? Like, I want some of that money without kissing their ass. You know?
Right?
Yeah.
So wild.
I know there were some more things on here, but it was like basically they're saying that they need to change course. Bethesda boss was telling their staffing company they're going to focus on their strongest franchises, and I heard they were actually working on Avowed 2, but Asha Sharma told them to shut that down, and they're working on like a new Fallout game. Now it's the same studio that did Fallout New Vegas. So a lot of people are like, are we finally getting a New Vegas 2?
Right.
And
that would
it'll be a
bring
remaster.
people in it.
But I'm thinking they should do a remaster of the first one and then work on a.
Yeah, because I never played New Vegas because that was an Xbox exclusive.
Yeah, I played Fallout 4, 3, and I didn't get to touch Vegas. I didn't get to touch 76.
76 when it first came out was such a train wreck. I know they've fixed it up, now. But
What,
yeah, when it first
76?
came out.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of like what happened with No Man's Sky when it first released. It was a complete train wreck, and then when it
because it was not what they billed it as,
right,
and then they slowly did that plus more.
Now it's phenomenal when you do play it. You know what I mean?
Right.
No Man's
They've
Sky?
added
Oh,
so
God.
much.
It's so good.
It's so pretty.
I mean, I had it on day one.
It's such a pretty game.
But
Like-
yeah, it's so good. And they got, they have the PS 5 VR. They've got it.
It is
so that
right.
you
My
can
buddy
play
was
Oh,
playing it
yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gran Turismo 7 is another one you can play in VR.
So you can stand up with the hand controls and all that.
Yeah.
I'd run out of energy. I bet.
I mean, I
Not
do a lot of sitting down more than
I wanted to try some of those weird like FPS games that are like VR, but everyone I looked at on Steam, it just looked like trash. I was like, damn, like what is this? You know what I mean? Like I thought it was supposed to be reality. It was more like, I don't know. I just was like, this isn't close enough to war to me. So I don't know. I just couldn't. I can't justify buying a VR system. I just can't.
Yeah.
It's
a niche
too much
market,
money.
It's definitely a niche market.
Yeah.
snarking. Yeah, well, they're thinking, they're trying really hard to make Xbox be a console that you want to buy now, and now they're saying, because they bought so many developers, what could end up skipping PlayStation?
Xbox Game Pass will kill that though, because we can all get it on PC.
And that's the thing too that cracks me up. Is like they made the new Gears Xbox exclusive. They made, what was the other one that was their big seller that was now an Xbox exclusive? But then it's all day one on Game Pass. Okay, so you're still not selling the game.
They need to find a way to sell the console. The issue is it me, you, and whoever on a PC can get it? You know what I mean? I know a lot of people are like, that's not fair.
Right.
But they need to find a way to chokehold people into buying their consoles.
Yep.
Kind of like PlayStation's a good example. Like, we're going to choke you out and you're going to buy the console to play this, or you're not going to play it.
Right.
There's where Xbox is losing, because she's not like, shut Game Pass down, screw it. It would suck for us, but everyone would buy an Xbox tomorrow. They would.
Yep.
They would have to.
Even if it's the cheaper one. We have a cheaper one for the kids. Not the... You
The
don't talk
Series
about.
S.
Yeah, we have the cheaper one, and they don't care. You know what I mean? We're like, oh, it's fine. They don't really care. But they would chokehold me, you, and whoever to buy an Xbox. That's the biggest problem with Xbox. I love the Game Pass, but if she wants to make some real money, she needs to hire someone like me for marketing.
Honestly,
Shut this shit down. Make people sad. They'll come to us.
I mean, like, kind of what she's saying, like, exclusives is also what's going to drive it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not going to go buy it for whatever reason, unless there's like the only one I would probably do it for is that new Clockwork Revelations.
Yes.
That
Well,
one looks really good.
You get
I'm
one on
like,
Game Pass.
Or
And
maybe not shut down Game Pass. It's only exclusive for your Xbox console. You know what I mean?
right.
But then
So
people
that you
will buy
it has to handshake the
Yeah.
console.
And I love the fact we can play it on PC. I'm not hating on anybody because I honestly play it on there. But it would definitely move traffic to their console.
Yep,
It
right.
would move so much
I
traffic.
mean, they
over there.
own the developer now that does Fallout and Doom and
Fallout's so
Fable
good.
and Diablo. What if they move all those to Xbox exclusives?
Yeah, and then but
Ooh.
they need to run it just like that. You know what I mean? She's
That
missing
would
a big
piss off a
marketing thing.
ton of people,
That's
though.
the point. That's what I
Yeah,
like
that-
doing.
Yeah, but we piss them off enough to go like, we hate
But
you.
would
we're
that
gonna
piss them
buy it."
enough that they'd be like, "Fuck you"? I'll just go to PlayStation now.
No, they'll go buy a console because there's a lot of diehard Xbox people out there.
I mean,
Like,
imagine
they'll get it
Elder
tattooed on
Scrolls.
them.
Imagine
You know what I mean?
Elder Scrolls 6 as an Xbox exclusive, at least a timed exclusive. People would
Yeah.
still buy it. Would go buy the Xbox to get it.
I never thought I'd love Xbox until I got Xbox Game Pass. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't hate Xbox, but I've always been a PlayStation guy. Always, even for my PC, it's always been. You know, I'm gonna get the PS symbol tattooed on my neck. I'm really not, but you know what I mean. Like I was diehard, like
Right.
PS2, PS3, PS1, PS4, every one of them. They got bought. Now the PS2
Right.
was stolen from a friend, I think. I don't remember. Anyway, long story short is, he left it at like our house, and he just never came and got it. So it's technically not stolen. He just never picked it back up. But anyway,
Gifted.
that's what we call that. But yeah, my whole point is I've always been diehard PlayStation. And so every Battlefield that's ever been out, other than 1944, 42, or whatever the first one was, I've played it on PlayStation. Actually, Battlefield 2 wasn't on PlayStation, but there's a lot of Battlefields on PlayStation, and that's the only reason I usually played Battlefield was because of PlayStation. So I've always been a PlayStation diehard. But like I said, when Game Pass was the thing, I became a firm believer in Game Pass because it's better because you can play it on your PC or you can play it anywhere almost. You can take your laptop out of town, you be at the hotel, you can play it, you can stream it. Just saying.
Right.
You know, you can't bring your PlayStation everywhere. You can.
I mean, you
But
can. I have done that.
But
I've gone out of
it's a lot
town
of
for my
weight.
PlayStation.
I've done it.
Same.
I've done it a bunch. But I don't know. I think Xbox, like I said, they should lock it down, make it only exclusive to their consoles. That way they can bring all the kids back into the courtyard. You know what I mean? Or whatever you want to call it. Adults, whatever. Whoever plays it. Bring them all in. You know? Sell these motherfuckers. That's what I would do. But they got to be better at it. You know what I
Just
mean?
rip the Band-Aid off and go scorched earth.
Yeah, I mean, if they're already shutting stuff down and she's already doing layoffs, I
Right.
mean, what is it going to hurt? You already laid off 10,000 people that are going to go talk crap. I lost my job because they don't need people opening the door no more at Xbox. Well, no shit. You know what I mean? Like, they also don't need you handing them coffee every 5 minutes. They can go to the damn coffee machine and get it, you know? But I'm just
You
saying.
don't need a coffee runner.
Yeah,
Right.
you need to go to work, you know? Maybe go edge the grass. I mean, I don't know, you know? But my whole point is that she might as well just do it now while everyone's mad. You know what I mean?
Right.
Right.
You're gonna get
they're already
less
upset about
backlash.
everything.
Well, everybody's mad, including Bernie Sanders. I don't know if you saw this.
That motherfucker ain't fucking real, so
And yeah, he says it never trickles down. Well, here's his thing. He's not just talking Xbox. He's talking Microsoft in general. And he was saying, you know, the whole thing is Microsoft, he said last year, Microsoft made $101 billion in profits. That's billion with a B. Got $12.5 billion in tax breaks from Trump and paid its CEO $96 million. This year, it's raising the price of an Xbox $150 and eliminating 3,200 jobs. And then he says, please don't tell me that corporate tax breaks create jobs. It never trickles down.
Bernie
Right.
probably also has Microsoft stocks.
I'm
I'm just gonna,
they
Possibly.
just
Possibly.
gonna- I'm not hating. I'm not hating against Bernie. I mean, he has a good point if that's really him saying that and not some kind of Russian bot that posted that on a CNN website. Spy. I call them spies. But no, I mean, he has a point, but corporate's always been like that. You know what I mean?
Right.
You take big companies like I don't know, Coke, KOCH, and they have Flint Hills and all those big pipelines and big like refineries. I mean, they hire a lot of people and they fire a lot of people, and that's how they keep billions of dollars. Like, and every company does it. Coca-Cola does it. Pepsi does it. You know what I mean?
Yep.
All the big players do it, and you know, Xbox is going to do it. PlayStation does it. They probably just don't talk about it. You know,
They don't say the quiet part out loud.
Well, they probably sign NDAs where they're not allowed to talk about it. You know what I mean? There's big companies that do that. But my whole point is that's corporate. You know what I mean? That's corporate for you. They're gonna do it forever. So
yeah, and now
it's all about shareholders and CEOs over anything else.
Yep, it's about that $96 million bonus that I should.
I mean, that's what happened with my company I work for. They did the same thing. They didn't give us our profit sharing, but they gave the CEO his share, and he'd only been in office like a couple months. Like, what the fuck?
He did a good job.
Yeah, fantastic job.
$2 million.
Right.
It doesn't.
The guy they kicked out. You know, they give him a golden parachute. And give him a bunch of money, and he goes to another place to go.
He works for Xbox now.
Right.
They fired 3,000 people so they could keep his position, making $300,000 a month.
Right.
Yeah, and then you said she needs to do this now while everyone's still pissed. She was actually named an advisor to the U.S. Federal Reserve Task Force for Productivity and Jobs.
What?
That's right after she fired 3,200 people. Yeah, the U.S. Federal Reserve has announced a new task force for advancing monetary policy.
No way.
Led by Chairman Kevin Warsh. The list of advisors for each task force includes Xbox new CEO Asha Sharma.
Bro, is she like
That's fucking wild?
She's probably dating one of the people that work there. At the White House.
I was gonna say something worse, but yeah, we'll go with dating.
We're not gonna go with other words.
Under the table,
she's doing something that maybe we can all pick up on. Maybe this is
the rules of the road.
Yeah, but I mean, she obviously knows somebody there, and I'm not saying that ugly, but I mean, to get that far that quick, I mean, I would literally have to do some really bad things for the Secret Service to get to that point.
She's only been at the Xbox. She's only been the CEO for Xbox for what, like less than 6 months?
But what was she? What was she before that?
She was AI.
She was head of AI.
Like
that's bad because all these
and then
AI
she
people,
squashed that one too as soon as she got out of there.
That's what I'm saying. AI is like, I've noticed a lot of these random people coming up in AI, and you're like, I don't know who the hell this is. You know what I mean? It's getting really weird. And out of nowhere, they're controlling the Federal Reserve. You're like, wait, what?
Right.
She was the president of Microsoft's Core AI product. Her unconventional career path in tech and business also included leadership roles as chief operating officer of Instacart, vice president of product and engineering for Meta. Meta's Messenger and Instagram Direct, and COO of Porch Group.
Yeah, so she's been in the game for a little bit.
Yeah.
We can't really hate on her too much.
She's seen some things.
She's wearing the man's pants, and we're here wishing that we could have $1 billion, Mm-hmm. I mean, it's great that she's in that position. I mean, if she can get me a job, shout out to the Xbox CEO if you're out there. I'd like to get your coffee for you.
Right.
300,000.
They just got rid of all those people, so
I don't know
I'll do whatever you need me to do. No,
I don't know exactly what she's going to do, though. It just says the goal straightforward is to ensure the Fed is best positioned to achieve our objectives in this consequential time.
Consequential? She's making billions of dollars.
I mean, that just means she's trying to get it to bend her way. Look the other way. We didn't just lay off all these people. We're not paying them unemployment or anything.
Each of them will be a co-lead by external advisors with deep expertise in their fields. Xbox CEO Asha Sharma has been named one of the 3 advisors for the Productivity of Jobs Force task, which aims to assess the economic impact of new general purpose technology, including artificial intelligence, to inform the Federal Reserve's policy judgment.
Yes.
Sure.
Whatever that just said.
That's whatever you're talking about for you.
She's ahead of a lot of things. Let's put it that way.
That's whatever you were talking about for you.
Really. I mean, those are the big things that just kind of the big things that have happened over the last week here that I thought we should bring up. Is there anything else anybody else want to talk about?
I know we're over our 2 hours.
Other than Nintendo's going to stop selling Switch in 2027.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Wait, what?
Yep.
Oh, the original Switch.
The original Switch.
That way you have to buy the expensive one. You know, for us poor people.
At the same time, they're also...
I mean, you could just have a couple in the mail, that's all.
Yeah, they're also shutting down Mario Tour after 7 years.
Mario Party Tour?
No, Mario Kart. Tour.
Oh, okay.
I think that was the one that was on the Switch. Like,
yeah, I think my wife had that when it first came out. I can't remember.
No, and
basically
just,
a live service one for Mario Kart.
She was really good at the N64 version of it, so it doesn't really matter.
I mean, weren't we all good at the N64 version?
It was actually pretty fun.
Right. No, the only last thing I wanted to bring up to you is we have to say rest in peace to Bonnie Tyler.
Okay, we are ending on a death note. See, you're playing to the masses there.
I know.
No Slayer's not here.
We are young. That's her, right? That's right.
Heartache to Heartache? Oh, I don't know if that's her. I know she did Total Eclipse of the Heart.
Oh, my bad. Oops. I was holding the candle up and I realized it was the wrong song.
Yeah, she did Total Eclipse of the Heart. She also did I Need a Hero.
That's the one I know of. But I didn't know it was her.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot of things that I found out recently that were her that I had no idea were actually her.
I know.
It's one of those where it's like, oh, I know that song. I love that song. Who sings that? Wait, that's Bonnie Tyler.
75 is young.
The one you were thinking of was Pat Benatar.
My bad. I was close. But, maybe not.
A lot of her songs have been showing up in several of the biggest movies of all time.
Saints Row? That's crazy.
Row, Battlefield, Shrek, the movie had her songs in it. So, Bonnie Tyler. We'll do Controllers Up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, my phone.
That's interesting.
There you go. My phone. Perfect.
So, all right. Was there anything else, FrankIRL, that you had to bring up, or Koimiya, or Neodeath before we end it?
No, I appreciate Frank being on here.
Yes, thank you very much for being on.
Having
Sorry
me.
we had that little snafu in the beginning.
Appreciate y'all dealing with my 1950s camera.
It's all good.
The aesthetic looks awesome.
It is kind of cool.
Could be worse.
Jado, thanks for watching.
As soon as you get off here, it'll pop back on and work fine, right?
Right.
Exactly.
So, we want to thank you for coming on, and please come on again at some point.
Right,
yes, sir.
I know you're off work for quite a while. You can come on and just hang out.
Jado's saying, take care of yourself.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, take care of that ticker. I know what it's like to have a
broken ticker.
I know what it's like to have a not ticking ticker. So
I'll play some Battlefield to fix it.
There you go.
I think that goes the other way around. Like, it stresses you out and you have to take breaks, right?
So do your doctors tell you that you should drink caffeine or not drink caffeine?
They don't. They didn't really say, but like I'm staying off the caffeine. Like I had a cup of coffee this morning, but it wasn't like it was like an 8-ounce cup. It wasn't like I loaded it. You know what I mean? I put like 2 sugars of stevia in there, and then I put like the powdered creamer in there. Maybe I only put like 1 teaspoon. And so, as long as I'm not drinking a bunch of sugar, like I'm having to do like a lot of sugar-free stuff. But it's not the end of the world. It could be worse.
My doctors have said, like, pop is okay for me as long as I drink it in moderate. Shut up.
Like you said, pot.
Yeah, that's what I heard too. And then I was like, oh no, I know what he's saying.
Pop.
Soda pop. My bad.
Soda.
Yeah, so they've told me that's okay, but they actually told me stay away from the energy drinks because that'll kill you.
Well, it probably won't kill you, but it's probably not good. Yeah,
not going to help you.
You're like, yeah, maybe it will.
That's the thing, like, if you ever watch Supercross, Chase Sexton is my cousin, and he's got the Monster Energy like all over. So anytime I see him at like any family function, I'm just like, I support you, but I cannot take any of the Monster that you offer.
just send it in the mail to me. It'll be fine.
Right.
Just kidding.
Just send it in the mail. That sounds
Yeah, I
familiar, right?
I don't do much caffeine anymore. Like I was drinking energy drinks and stuff like that before I got sick again. I wasn't drinking a lot though. I was drinking like one a day. You know what I mean? And usually it was like one of those, like a Red Bull. Like now they weren't like 100 milligrams. It was like 60 something milligrams, the small ones.
Mm.
And so I wasn't powering them down like a crackhead. Like I'd have one a day. So,
Crackhead.
but I'm just saying,
Just double fisting them.
Yeah, but what I'm getting at is you probably, from my personal experience, if there's any kids watching or young adults, don't drink energy drinks. That's all I'm gonna say. But that's all I'm gonna say. I'm not.
All right.
But if y'all want to sponsor me, I'm just kidding.
I can change my tune real fast.
I can change it up. No, just kidding.
So,
yeah,
Energy drinks are the best.
all right. Yeah. Well, we want to thank you for coming and hanging out with us. We'll definitely have to have you back on at some point.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
And then don't forget about next week where we have Tori Production.
Tori Production.
Exciting.
Yeah.
The 18th. Am I right?
Yes.
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 Okay. Sweet. I should be there to see y'all. So
Very
exciting.
Cool. Appreciate
Same
it.
time.
All right, boys. Have a good one.
Same bat channel.
All right. Yep. And thank you all for coming and hanging out. And remember, haters gonna hate, gamers got a game. Peace out. Thanks for watching. We love your face. Bye.
I dipped already. Laters!
Good night, everybody.